Plaintiff Deanna Rock is suing for $1,000 for car damages from a U-turn accident caused by the defendant. Defendant Amy Moss claims the accident was completely the plaintiff's fault, and she's countersuing for $3,017 for damages to her car.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. I do.
This is case number 243 on the docket, Rock versus Moss.
Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
We have the plaintiff, Ms. Rock, and you are suing the defendant, Ms. Moss, for $1,000 for car damages. And Ms. Moss, you are countersuing the plaintiff for $3,017 for car damages.
Yes.
Why don't I hear your side of the story first?
We were in a car accident, and
How did it happen?
I could show you on the monitor.
Okay, why don't we do that?
Sorry. I was driving down and making a U-turn. There was no U-turn signs.
In other words, so
U-turns
you're
weren't
allowed to make the U-turn.
Yes.
So here you come. Oh, look at you driving, and you're going to turn around, look out, and there you did. And you came out.
And then she came out of a
Boom.
parking lot. I honked before she even hit me, and she pulled out of a parking space.
Got it. Okay.
I wasn't in a parking lot, first of all. I was on a cross street, and I had already turned right onto Greenback, the lane the major road that she was referring to in the diagram.
Well, why don't you stand here and
I actually have my own diagram that I would like to show
Okay.
you. So I had already completed my right-hand turn.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of traffic that day. I checked to make sure that this turn lane was clear of all drivers, and it
Yeah.
was at the time that I made my right-hand turn.
Yeah.
And then she came and collided with my front end. So I was already established in my lane, and
How did
she
she
hit me.
get to the front end if she was behind you?
Because she was making the U-turn. I was in this far right lane,
Yeah.
and she came and like collided. We both basically collided. Front end.
okay.
There was no place for me to go. I couldn't turn up onto the sidewalk to avoid the collision. I did hear her honk, but that was like as she was hitting me. So the accident's her fault. I should not be held liable for
Okay.
paying the $1,000.
Do we have pictures? Do we have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you
Here's
give
the
me.
picture of my car damages.
So
It's
this is
mostly
the
the right
picture.
side.
Okay, that's your car.
And then I have the deductible I
So the
paid.
reason you're
Well-
suing for $1,000
Is
from
my
your point of view
deductible.
is because that's a deductible.
And then I have text messages
Yeah.
proving that she admitted fault.
Let me see that, and then I'll take a look if you have pictures
Okay,
of your car.
I do.
Okay. All right. These text messages. Here you're just arguing about insurance. Where does she say it was her fault?
It says near the end that she would set up a payment plan, and then she told me to go to small claims court.
I did say that, but I was going to, I was basically...
So you did say you were going to pay.
Well, I didn't say that specifically. I don't know exactly the verbatim of what I said, but I just wasn't sure what to say at that point. I don't feel like I should have to pay her anything, but I was trying to just, like, you know, appease her for the moment.
I didn't have any money either. I put on
And
my
saying
credit
that.
card.
Okay. All right.
So-
In fairness, a decision can't be made based on who's in a better position to afford it.
Well, of course.
But what would help is if I could see the pictures.
Sure.
Okay, that's your car, and that is
Yes.
the.
I would have swiped her, according to her story.
It is true. If you were coming from another lane, it would have hit the side part of the car before.
You can't really tell from the picture, but there's actually damage to that side black panel right there where the headlight is. It's just that that's like a plastic piece. The whole thing kind of is indented,
Yeah.
but it's actually, the damage is starting at it's like on the side.
The person that is on that road, whether it's in the left lane, whether they got there because of a U-turn, if it's that close that this other car could hit you, then you shouldn't be making the turn.
Right. Well, the accident happened after my turn. The turn really doesn't have that much to do with it, actually, because I'd already completed the turn when she collided with me. I was established in the lane, that far right lane. She made a U-turn across the 3 lanes and then collided with me when I was already established in that lane.
Looking at the pictures, for her to collide with you, coming from other lanes, the damage would have been significantly more on your side.
Well, she
when you
admitted that
just
she
look,
didn't
okay, I'm
see
talking.
me.
When you just look at the pictures,
Bottom line is, I was in my lane just driving down the street, and when she hit me. So I don't know
okay.
how it could be my fault.
Based on the pictures, the plaintiff had the right of way, and the countersuit, if I am putting the fault on the side of the defendant, I have to dismiss the countersuit, so I fine for the plaintiff $1,000. Hey YouTube, check out my new show, Judge Jerry. Now for sneak preview and behind the scenes footage, subscribe to my channel now.